What's good with y'all? For this ambidextrous drawing video, I did end up drawing in Madara from Naruto with both of my hands. So for this one, as it was coming together, I did my best to put a lot of life into his eyes. I didn't want for this one to seem exactly like a lot of the other ones that I've done in the past, so I tried to give some of that surrounding context with him weaving some of the hand signs that they sometimes do, especially in the show. Once I got done drawing in the main part of his face, I later moved on to drawing in each of the individual pieces of his armor. And then later some of the surrounding parts of his arms, but that didn't come until a lot later on. I went from one side to the other side. I was all over the place with this one, especially when bringing it to life. But as I was saying before, I put a lot of focus into his armor plates. In each individual piece, it still stayed true to my more scribbly style, but it was still distinct at the same time. Once I did finish up with the bottom portion of his armor pieces, I later moved on to filling in the rest of his hair. I get a lot of questions about how long my pens last, and I gotta say, the only times that I really burn through multiple pens is whenever I'm doing these more ink-intensive drawings, especially whenever it comes to things like Madara, because Madara has a lot of darker colors. I continued to shade in where his hair was going to be, and I put a lot of focus into each individual piece and each strand that was sticking up. For this one, I had a million different references pulled up too. But, more importantly, I wanted for both of his eyes to be visible. With that said though, man, I continued to move down where the rest of his hair was going to be going. I did want for there to be a little bit of distinction in between where his armor plate was going to be and where his hair was flowing downwards. But because I wanted for this page to stay true to Madara, I went ahead and drew in his Susanoo in the background. So I was pushing it just with this angle, but the main part of this one that I really wanted to have was the face. I needed for the face of the Susanoo to be visible. But once I got the face done, I moved on to drawing in different sections of the armor. It was slowly coming together, but kind of how I did Madara, I wanted for there to be a little bit of background context with it just standing behind him or where he is. I did like the outcome of this one a lot, as I felt like it didn't blend in too much with Madara. The blues didn't go together too much. I had to be more intentional with the pressure. But here's for the red lens, and now for the blue. Let me know what y'all think about this one down below, and if you're interested in seeing more, don't forget to like and follow, and I will see y'all in the next one.